went to the Philippines for a month, and on the way back we stayed for a night in Singapore, so I just wanted to get a cheeky little bouldering session in. I originally planned to make a video on visiting as many gyms in Singapore as I could, but I saw that Janja Garnbret visited this particular gym, so I'll just visit this one instead. And since I've been gone for a month, I haven't been climbing like at all, so I felt it was like interesting to see how it would affect my strength and my my ability to climb. And most of these climbs in this red difficulty, I'm just repeating because I didn't know how many tries it would take, and I didn't want to spend too much time recording footage. But these reds feel like V3s normally to me back in my home gym, which is interesting to see. Yeah, this was a pretty nice, like, these purple holds weren't really holds. You just had to kind of use them as gas stones, and these last two holds are pretty nice, but yeah, this one featured a bit more balance, which was pretty fun. Another one featuring more balance, this white one. A bit more slabby, and even though like I'm not too fond of slabs, I found these to be pretty fun. Yeah, I don't know, the root setting I really liked this type of slab awkward style of root setting. Nice bump with the right hand to get this nice side pull, and it did feel like I could bump with the right hand, but it just felt a bit too awkward. And since I've already done this before, I'm just I forgot the beta I did last time, so I'm just kind of struggling to do next. So I went back down and just kind of centered myself. So instead of the bump, I go for this kind of weird sideways pull on both hands, then standing up. But yeah, I really like this style of slabs, this style of root setting, where it's like you do have to trust your feet, but it's not like scary to stand up on them. It is just really easy. This felt like a V2, but it was still a red. Really big holds, a bit of an overhang, but yeah, just really big holds, decent moves, kind of flowy. And one thing I did realize was there weren't too many, if any, like red difficulty climbs that involved crimps. Kind of bummed out because I wanted to engage my fingers a bit because it's been a while, like it's been a month of not climbing, so I wanted to engage my fingers even on like just easy crimps. But yeah, they didn't really have many crimps in this gym. But this climb was pretty cool. I forgot that there was a nice little foothold there. The start had some decent side pulls, like they weren't jugs but they weren't crimps, and then it just moved on to I think the entire climb they weren't jugs but they weren't crimps, so it was nice to engage the fingers there. But that was kind of the crimpiest climb that I did that day. But these this green one, the holds, like, it made you hold them in an awkward way, which is kind of cool. Especially here, it's like I wouldn't think to go up with the right hand. Now moving on to blues this time, and this is when I'm recording all my attempts instead of recording me repeating it. Yeah, we're going to more of an overhang section. Pretty decent moves, but it's still pretty juggy. But one thing I did realize was that it kind of the gym kind of focused on kind of big jugs, nice holds, but like awkward body positioning. So like this, this just felt really, really weird to me, and I don't know if it's because I haven't climbed in a few weeks and I just like my technique is off, but yeah, it just felt like the body positioning was pretty awkward and I couldn't figure it out. But these kind of strong moves felt really nice. Yeah, the first time I did a drop, like I flagged out with my left foot, I managed to match that big hold, but for some reason I just couldn't do it anymore, and I was getting pretty tired at this point, but yeah, for some reason I couldn't get back to that point where I matched that hold. Yeah, trying it again, trying to flag out, but yeah, for some reason I just I couldn't replicate what I was doing. Yeah, so I kind of just gave up, and I wanted to try more climbs instead of just focusing on one climb, so I decided to move on from that. And another blue, this looks like it has a lot of like side pulls and underclings. It looks really cool. Kind of like high tension style. Moving up to the left, felt alright, but then trying to get that right hand up just felt horrible, so I kind of reached up in the wrong order. So it would be going up to the right first and then going up to the left. Yeah, and this featured a few those were pretty crimpy, but not super crimpy, which is pretty nice. But the thing with this climb is, like, the holds were really rough. Like, they were just they were doing a number on my skin. And yeah, all the extra skin, all my calluses were gone at this point. So yeah, my hands were just getting pretty beat up, getting pretty red. I should get into this undercling and another, rooting the right foot up, right foot out into kind of this side pull undercling type thing. But yeah, it was just getting a bit too hard. My hands were getting a bit too sensitive, so I decided to move on from that for now. Oh, not for now, just decided to move on from it. And here we've got a black difficulty, which they call wild card. I think it just gets people to try the climbs, I guess, even if it's out of the difficulty zone. But yeah, pretty decent jugs on this overhang. It's just making sure to keep your feet on at all times. but when I got up to this right hand, it felt felt too constricted to go out to the left. But you just kind of have to let that left foot loose so you have more space, and then I managed to do a nice diner out to the left. And these pinches, which I was kind of worried about, but they actually felt pretty good, and a nice kind of momentum. You kind of dead point this side pull on the right hand, and then another bump on the on the last hold. But at this point, awkward body positioning, getting a bit scared because it's been a while since I've been up this high on a boulder, feeling awkward, so I decided to bail out of that for now. So I've managed to reach the end, so I decided to try it from the start. Yeah, pretty standard stuff with the overhang, really nice jugs, got plenty of places to put your feet. Nice diner out to the left and into these pinches, really nice. Moving out, bumping with the right hand, trying to get my feet up so that staying up here when I have the last hold is better. But at this point, I just couldn't figure out the body positioning to match this final hold. Maybe it's a far heel hook with my left foot out to that hold. I tried to do like a toe hook down underneath, but I couldn't. It didn't feel stable enough for me to match it, which was a bummer. It was a bummer. I was really close to sending this black difficulty climb, but it just felt a bit too awkward for me, and I wanted to try one more climb, and I was getting pretty pumped, so I decided to move on from that. Here, another overhang, but again, really nice jugs. It's just focusing on feet at this point. Really cool beta with the toe hook on the left. But when I put my right foot out, it kind of felt like I was pushing myself out of the wall, and it was hard to hold on with my hands on this hold on the side pull. Trying one more time, but keeping the toe hook as I match this side pull, but when I let go of that toe hook, I just have too much momentum going outwards, which was not the play. Flagging out with the left foot felt, I don't know, it felt weird, but yeah, I kind of slipped off of that. Just didn't feel that secure. Yeah, this attempt was pretty sloppy. I was trying to go fast to conserve energy, but it was really sloppy, so I just got tired. Yeah, I just got tired out. So after a decent rest, kind of getting composed, decided to go start it from the beginning. And it felt like the top part of this hold felt better. There we go, I managed to hold on to this. But moving up, and yeah, that second bump, or that second side pull, just felt horrible. I had to go to meet up with my family to go sightseeing in Singapore, so I just did a quick one more go, only using the POV camera. And managed to get to this side pull, managed to match it, but at this point I was just too tired. So yeah, at this point I was just alright, get my stuff, and I'm leaving. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.